Welcome to another video from the Metal Evangelist. This one's going to be a vinyl collection update. Gotten some vinyl recently and just gonna show it off for you. Here we go, let's get right to it. Oh yeah, it's horrendous. With whatever this one's called, Inarata. There's the logo, cool cover art. Dark Descent recently had a sale. Vinyl reduction, or inventory reduction sale. And they put a bunch of stuff, especially their titles, on sale for cheap. And I did not go for the, oh my gosh, look at me, it's beer splatter blue or whatever. I just got Evil Black. Yes. This was like $10.50, something ridiculous. I always wait, well, I always seem to fill up my cart and wait for the Dark Descent sale, because when it comes along, it's a good deal. Horrendous just announced they're going on a tour with Tribulation later this year. Can't remember the dates or anything, but you can look that up on the interwebs. Here's insert sheet. So, #1 album from Decibel back in 2015, just last year. Inarata from Horrendous. Next we have another Dark Descent title, and this one is your fancy colored vinyl. This is Eternal Solstice with Remnants of Immortality from the Netherlands, I believe. Kind of a comeback album from these guys. Play old school death metal. They were churning out albums in the 90s when death metal had died, but nobody told them, I guess, that it was dead. Here it's got one of your kind of a cardboard sleeve. Lyrics on the back. And I also got a, oh, what's this? Oh, I didn't even notice that. That's cool. It's a Dark Descent sleeve that has all the recent releases on it. That is pretty awesome. Makes me want to make sure I get all of them. Missing a few. Alright, let's check this bad boy out. This is orange with black splatter. That's side 2. But this one's kind of been underrated. Dark Descent puts out a lot of awesome death metal, so sometimes things fall through the cracks, and I don't know why you're not buying this one, people, because it's a damn good record. It was in my top 30 of 2015, and, you know, this was on sale for $11. Yes, please. I'll take that. Got the CD also, of course. Okay, that was Eternal Solstice. Up next, one I got on eBay. This is not new. This has been around for a long time. I got Metallica's And Justice for All. And I was kind of intrigued, and this is all Ian Christie's fault. He posted something on Facebook saying that he thought you could hear Jason Newsted's bass on the original vinyl release of And Justice for All, but he hadn't heard it in a while, so he wasn't sure. So it piqued my interest, and I started a search on eBay, and you know, there's ridiculously priced reissues of this, and you know, you can find an original for $60 around there from the USA. This one I got from South Korea. Came along and it was a buy it now, I think, for only $40 or $35, and the shipping was like $20. So I figured, oh, for like $45, $50 delivered, why not? Buy it now. And it's in pretty decent shape. It's a double LP. It's a gatefold. You got the lyrics on the gatefold. You saw the guys on the back, I'm sure. And it comes in these protective sleeves, which talk all about how to take care of your vinyl record and such. And this is Vertigo, released by Polygram Limited, manufactured, distributed by Sung Limited, printed in Korea. So this is from South Korea. And it's a little old. It's kind of scratchy. There's some pops. If you're really anal about it, you'd be pissed. I just think it's kind of cool to have an original. But to answer the real question, can you hear the bass on this? Fuck no. You can't hear shit. So it sounds just like the CD, to my ears anyway. I suppose I could like jack the bass up on my receiver. You probably still can't hear it. I could try that again. But Metallica recently reissued Kill 'Em All and Ride the Lightning remastered for the first time, they said. So hopefully soon this one will get the treatment it deserves and we'll hear just a little bit of bass. Maybe that'll make it suck. I don't think so. You can go on YouTube and find examples of people trying to put in enhanced bass lines for this, and I think it sounds kind of cool. It kind of makes it a whole different record, so maybe someday we'll get to hear it. Alright, next up, we got some new stuff from Relapse Records. How about Gruesome's new EP? I saw this cover from Ed Repka, and I was like, damn, that is crazy cool. I need to have that on vinyl. Dimensions of Horror. Here's the back. They put out a video, I think, for that title track. It's pretty cool, old school horror sound. And this one, not a gatefold. What do we got? We got some band members, artwork, thanks list. This side you have lyrics. 6 songs for an EP. That's kind of good. And then the vinyl itself. Here's the label. This is gonna be blue vinyl. There was a blue with like white and green splatter. I missed that one. That one sold out pretty quick, but having blue is kind of cool too. Alright, Gruesome, and then of course, obviously new one, Death, Scream Bloody Gore reissue. Again, Ed Repka does the cover art. And this one is cool because it's got an embossed logo and title. And I just got the normal ass edition with just what's on the record for the LP. I did get the 2 CD, not the 3 CD version. But this one has a pretty nice, it's kind of a gatefold booklet. Some cool photos of our old friend Chuck from back in the day. On this side we've got lyrics, thanks list, some more photos. And there's a foreword by Chris Reifert. I haven't even opened this one up yet, so I'm seeing this for the first time. I need to read that. So this is some cool stuff. Yeah. Oh, and let's see what color I got. So you know I got some color on this one. There's the label for side A. Label side B. And this one's pretty cool. It's like a wine red with some white bone splatter. Makes for some pretty cool looking vinyl. Here's the other side. A little more white than red. So, pretty happy with that. I haven't even spun this one yet either. Maybe after I record this video I'll blast this one. Okay, what do we got next? Some black metal from the UK, if I'm not mistaken. This is Woad, or Wody, self-titled. I believe it's their debut. This is out on Broken Limbs Recording. And this is kind of in the same lines of Mgła or False. Kind of depressive, but atmospheric at the same time, black metal. Here's a cool picture on the artwork. Sorry about the glare. The other side looks like, I don't know if that's, yeah, those are the lyrics. Just all written as one big paragraph. And some information you can't read. And there's the side A label. Side B label. And we have Evil Black. Woad. Some good stuff. Probably going to make it into my top 30 of 2016, which you'll see. Next, we have another reissue. This one's from Earache. You should all know this one. Altars of Madness from Morbid Angel. Here's the back. Now, I thought they'd put this one out as a reissue a while ago, but I don't think they did the FDR treatment to it, the full dynamic range, and that's what this is. This is a gatefold with sexy shirtless pictures. Look at that. Just one guy, okay. Just Vincent. And let's check this out. What do we got? Oh, that's some nice evil artwork with the lyrics in there. And the other side is the thanks list, logo, and some more artwork. And then I do believe this one, let's see, is a, here's side A's label. Earache needs to let you know that it's their record for sure. Holy cow. And I got mine on white vinyl. I thought that would be a nice complement to the cover artwork. They had quite a few other colors, I think blue and red and obviously black, but went for the white on this one. Thought it was cool. Altars of Madness. Alright, let's get back to one more Dark Descent here. Actually, I got a couple more. But this one is cool. This is a band called Cabal. Their album's called Midian, and this was originally recorded in 1990. It was a death thrash band started by Killjoy of Necrophagia after that band dissolved. And it just put out this one record. It actually got put out, I don't know, around the year 2000. It never got released officially until about 2000 by Red Stream, and only on a CD digipack. But Matt Calvert of Dark Descent unearthed this gem and put it on vinyl only, because that digipack is still available. Updated the cover art and remastered it with Damian Herring at Subterranean Watchtower, and this is just an awesome slab of raging death thrash. If you're into bands like Demolition Hammer and Morbid Saint, Sadist, that kind of stuff, you're going to want this. It is badass. And oh yeah, there's a download card, which is nice for the remastered version. This awesome poster of the artwork. And again, they had a sale for this one, so I got it on the cheap, and I got this awesome translucent green vinyl. Here, actually, the label, side A is the logo, and side B has all the track lists on it. Dark Descent Records. Can't go wrong with this one. Cabal, Midian, awesome stuff. I'll put that together later. Alright, this next one I got kind of a while ago, but I don't think I've talked about it at all, and I need to listen to it more. This is, it's going to be hard to see this because of the shininess, Saviors. And their newest album is called, what is that? Palace of Vision. This is a doom band from California that kind of, man, that's hard to see. It's a very intricate artwork on the cover, and it's hard to see because it's all chromy and shiny, but these guys play doom metal but kind of have a more progressive edge to it. I saw them live with COC back in November last year, and I remember seeing these guys on the reanimated Headbangers Ball when it still kind of sucked back in the early 2000s, and thought, oh, that's kind of cool, but I really wasn't into doom metal or stoner at the time, so I just didn't think about it. And they've put out like 5 or 6 albums before this one, and I need to go back and check them out. But so here's the label for this one, side A. This came out on Listenable Records, which I don't know why Listenable can't get their shit together and put a download card in their vinyl albums. That kind of pisses me off, Listenable, if you're listening. Yeah. So I have to go illegally download this to have an MP3 copy. Whatever. This one's on white vinyl. Pretty badass. So, that's Saviors, Palace of Vision. Here's another one I picked up from Dark Descent for really cheap, which is probably going to be worth a lot later on, because this band is pretty popular. Crucimentarium. Carnal Passages. And I don't know why they have to not have the logo. I mean, there's not much going on in the back of that wall, but they don't. You see the artwork online, and the digital version has it, but the CD and this don't. So, I had a digipack of this, and then this was on sale for like 12 or 13 bucks. I'm like, yeah, I should probably get that. Crucimentarium. This is one where it should have made my top 30 of 2015, but it didn't, because I hadn't the time to listen to it fully. Oh, this is cool. This is like a 12 by 12 booklet with the lyrics and more artwork. So I kind of load up my MP3 player and listen to stuff in alphabetical order of the songs to make it random, but I can still keep track of what I'm listening to. You know, and I rate the tracks. If I like it a lot, it gets a 5. If it's good but not the best, a 4. And if I hate it or don't like it, if it's an intro, I give it a nothing, a 0. But so I listened to this once all the way through, and it didn't capture my interest. But then after I went through that iteration on my MP3 player, I went back and looked, and like every song was a 5. It's like, damn. They do death metal well, the old school kind. So, Crucimentarium. Excellent stuff. Oh yeah, I think it's just black vinyl. Sorry, I forgot to show you the label. There's the A side, B side, and Evil Deathly Black. I think there's a blue version, but that one's a little spendy. Alright. Again, from Dark Descent. This was also in my top 30 of 2015 last year. Insanity. Visions of Apocalypse. The CD came out, this came out in 2016, this version, so it's pretty new. Same thing with that Cabal, I didn't mention, that was from 2016, that's a brand new release. And again, this one was on sale. It comes in black vinyl, but it also comes in this awesome brown. Sorry, I gave it away. Oops. There's side A label. Side B's label. And this is like a maroony burgundy brown. Pretty cool. And the booklet for that one, what do we got? That's a lyric sheet. We have a lyric sheet. And then some band photos. If you check out my top 30 of 2015 video, I talk more about this album and its merits, so I won't get into that here, but it's worth your time and readily available. Dark Descent Records. Alright, last one, and I've been waiting for this one a long time, as have many of you, because I've seen a lot of people talk about this album. Vector's Terminal Redux. Finally, the new Vector number 3 is out. It's a double LP. There's a skull back there in space. Gatefold with the guys. Got to see them live here in Minneapolis a few months ago, and it was killer. The crowd was a little sparse because there was another metal show the same night. That kind of sucked, but also made it better because I wasn't getting pummeled. Here's the labels look like. Side A, side B, stupid glare. And I got the blue version. Cosmic Blue, or whatever you want to call it. I've listened to this album a few times. It's really awesome. Definitely one of my favorites of 2016 coming up. What's going on with you? But I haven't yet taken the 70 minutes required to sit down and listen to the whole thing and follow along with the lyric sheet to get the whole story of the concept album. So I still need to do that soon. On my metal to-do list. And this thing is being kind of sketchy. Here's the lyric sheet. There was a version of this you could get with a patch. I opted not to get the patch. Kind of wish I did. Trying to be frugal for some reason. I also got the CD version, and there's a version where you can pay a little more and get a hold on. Get an autographed postcard. And I didn't opt for that either, and then saw it online, started popping up, and I was kicking myself like, damn, wish I'd had that. But I think next time Vector comes around, I'll bring my CD and ask them to sign it, see if that'll work. So that'll be different. But that's the last one I have to show off. Vector Terminal Redux. Yeah. Follow me on Instagram, @MetalEvangelist. See what I've been spinning, see what I've been drinking. And leave a comment in the comment section, please. Tell your friends about my channel if you like this kind of thing where you just look at vinyl. I don't know. I watch it. I end up watching it from other people. So, thanks, and until next time, stay fucking heavy.